carousel, it's Kaleigh Kurtz. Yeah, you're welcome. You earned that. You earned that intro. All right, now let's go to the woman who just seems to do it all, you guys. She is a defender, maybe at heart. No, an attacker at heart, a defender on our field. But now she's just a goal scorer, right? Hat trick in her last Canada game, scored a few here, braces for Denver Summit. Please give it up for your captain, Janine Sonis. Okay, ladies. Oh my gosh, wow, look at, they really are captains. They're taking care of me. I was just talking about how today would have been a good day for sunglasses. Oh my gosh, you guys look great. You guys look great. There are, oh, you have waters. They're prepared athletes. All right, you guys, great to see you.
Good to see you.
Oh, in unison, I like it, I like it. Let's start off with, we're coming off kind of a strange little break here, but it's been good in some ways. I'm gonna start with you, Kaleigh, first. What'd you do during the break?
I went on my first ever cruise. We went to,
Ooh, we got cruise fans out there? Yeah.
Cruise.
All right.
So I went on an Alaskan cruise. Yeah, it was pretty awesome.
Wow.
My main, whenever I have the week off, is I am very hot-natured. And so anytime I can escape to the cold, I go there. And so Alaska was perfect. And it is absolutely gorgeous, but I did realize that I am not a cruise girl.
Ooh, wow. Sorry, all the people that I just said are you cruise people? Sorry about that.
Sorry.
I led you into that one. So Alaska cruise, I've heard this is incredible. What was the highlight? Like, did you see orcas?
Didn't see an orca, but saw a lot of humpback whales.
Oh, cool.
Saw them breaching, and me and my fiance Ilya went kayaking, and there was a whale that popped up 20 feet away, or I guess not 20 feet, 20 yards away from us, and it just came up and did its little blowhole thing. And then we had some seals popping up, and they would just pop their head up right next to the kayak, and they're literally dogs in the sea. And they were so curious, and it was just amazing. So that would be the highlight of the trip.
I would probably try to touch one if they were that close to me. Yeah, just if they're like dogs, I mean, just give them a little scratch.
Exactly.
Janine, you've been, I mean, not that that is not busy, but you've been busy in a different way. It feels like you've been everywhere. Tell us, everybody, a little bit about what you've been doing during this break.
Yeah, it wasn't a break for me, but it was amazing. We were in Costa Rica for the international window, got a big 6-0 win against Costa Rica.
And you got a hattie.
Yeah, I scored, I think it was my second national team hat trick, so that felt nice as well.
Woo! I mean, come on,
Thank you.
Way better
Keep
than
your
a cruise.
hats, though. You need them today. Keep your hats. Don't need to throw them.
And it was, great. We played qualifying in November and could very much see them again, so that was good motivation. And then straight from there, I went up to the homeland in Canada, and I did some work for TSN for the Men's World Cup, which was really fun. And yeah, that's how I spent my break.
Oh my gosh. Okay, well, actually, I'm going to ask both of you, but you're going to start because you covered some of these World Cup games. Who you got?
Argentina.
Cape Verde. You keep hoping. I see you there, and you just keep rolling with it. I like it.
My favorite thing about the World Cup, though, has been those kinds of stories.
I know. It's been incredible.
The Curaçaos, the Cape Verdes, and the incredible stories. Yeah. The
and
underdogs.
we've got to live it out here in the U.S., and I don't think people understood the impact of that until now. Like, all these stories that are coming out are really heartwarming for the inclusion of, like, different fan bases from all over the world and how much they're loving seeing each other's celebrations and being intermingled. It's been a beautiful thing.
Yeah, the Tartan Army drank Boston of beer. They just drank all the beer in Boston.
Yeah.
So they've been my favorite fan base to follow.
Oh, yeah.
That's been great.
It would be fun to get in on that with them. KK, who do you got winning?
Me and Janine are always in sync, and I also have Argentina. But Messi should have had a red card in the first game. And I will not let it go, ever.
Yeah, I hate to say, but I was at the game, and
You saw it.
I didn't see it because I just missed that moment, but I did see the 3 goals, and that was pretty fun. Okay, should we talk a little bit about this team? Woo! I mean, that is why we are here, right? You two have had the honor of really building something from the ground up, which is so exciting. but it can be overwhelming in moments. I want to know, I'll start with you, KK. When you're looking at this, how to lead a team from scratch, what was a pillar that you knew had to be implemented right away to say, okay, in order to lead this team, this has to be on point for us?
I think the first thing we did was got together as a team, because it doesn't matter who leads it. Everyone has to be on the exact same page. So we got together as an entire group and we talked about what are our non-negotiables, what is our foundation, and because we're new, we get to build that foundation together. And so that was the first thing that we got to do. Was it doesn't matter who's leading, is everyone going to be on the same page, and can we do it as a collective?
I love that. That's so important, and especially when there is nothing in place, you guys get to do it yourself, and it seems like it has gone rather smoothly for you both, and for the entire team. Janine, you're from, gosh, a few minutes away from here.
15 minutes down the road, baby.
Not that far. One, it's kind of wild being on Fiddler's Green stage, isn't it?
I saw my first ever concert here. I saw Brad Paisley. Any country fans in the audience?
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I think I sat like up over there, and
So we'll get your best rendition of a Brad Paisley song.
that won't be happening.
A little bit later. Maybe I'll try my best. But for you to wear the captain's armband for a club you never really thought was possible, it's more than a dream come true. What does it mean to you to be able to do that?
It's one of the greatest honors of my career, to be honest. I think the only thing that would trump that is wearing the armband for my country, which hopefully will happen before I retire. But it's, yeah, I mean, I spoke about it a little bit yesterday. I have pinch me moments quite literally every day, and every single time we're walking out on the pitch and I get to put that armband on my arm, it just reaffirms the responsibility and the honor that it is to not just lead the 26 players on our roster, but all of you, and to represent this amazing city. It's something that I don't take lightly at all, and it's just been, yeah, something I could have never imagined, and I feel very grateful and honored that the staff and the team trust me with that responsibility.
Yeah. What I like about you two is you're very different. Do you think that? Do you guys think that?
Yes.
Yes. You are very different, and I like that two different people can lead in their own unique ways. And I think I love doing this to people, is just asking you what you like about the other's leadership qualities. So Janine, what do you like about KK? And then I'll have KK return the favor.
Yeah, I mean, I think we balance each other out really well. She's giving me the eyes. She's very honest and direct and blunt at times, which I think is absolutely a necessary quality of an effective leader. She'll say it how it is. Her standards are incredibly high, and what I've really appreciated about her with me specifically is she's taken the time to build a relationship with me, and that's the absolute foundation of, one, being a leader, but two, being a teammate, and to have that level of trust that she'll tell me the things that maybe I don't want to hear because I need to hear them, and that's not just with me, it's with everyone on our team. And then, I mean, for all of you, you've seen the way that she plays. Like, she's just an absolute fighter
We like
and a
it?
gamer.
Yeah. We don't just like it, do we?
For sure. And to play next to her and know that there's not a single minute of any game where I'm not relying on her to bring her absolute best. She's one of the most consistent players I've ever played with. And I have just complete trust in her next to me and her being the spine of our team.
I think, yeah. That was so cute.
Oh my God. How do I follow that up? Okay.
You got this.
I got this. Well, I think if you know Janine, she does it literally all. Jordan
She
talked
does
about
it
it
all.
right as we're introducing her on stage. She's starting her own company. She is the president of her Canadian Players Association. She's the captain of this team. Literally, anytime we need something done in our leadership group, she is the one that leads it. She leads the charge. And then when she was coming here, she didn't know, am I going to be a forward? Am I going to be a defender? And then half the time in training, she's up there, then she's down here. And she's also the person that is the fittest player ever. We ran the 1K, which was the biggest nightmare, and everyone, our strength and conditioning staff, told us, Janine's run it quite a few times, so she knows how to pace, so follow her. I followed her for about a lap, and then I'm crawling. It's like, oh no, the finish line! And she's already there for 30 seconds, and I'm still crawling over the line. And I wouldn't say I'm an unfit player, but she takes it to a whole new level. And no matter what she's doing, she brings her absolute best in every single moment, and she literally does it all. I don't know how she functions besides all the coffee she drinks, which is the company that she's starting.
Oh my gosh. Give it up. That was great.
God.
I told you they were different. That was a good microcosm of their differences right there. That's amazing.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's get into you just mentioned coffee, so actually I want to talk about this. I was going to do it later, but it's a good little segue. You both have been able to do things outside the game, which I think is really important for athletes, like just to have a release of creativity and to get your mind off of something else. Janine, you started a coffee company. Tell everybody, how's it going? What was the maybe start of why you wanted to do this?
I need to know how many coffee addicts are here.
Oh
Yeah.
boy. Now that was a big.
That's
That's
music
why.
to my ears. I have to give my husband a little shout out. My husband is an entrepreneur. He started his own business back in 2018, and now he's his own boss. And I have been addicted to coffee for many years now. And we were just having a conversation one day, and I was just joking about how I should have my own coffee. And it was actually a joke coming out of my mouth. And he was like, well, why don't you just do it? And I was like, oh. So he was like, yeah, just start. And I didn't know what I was doing. And we have a very good friend of ours. His name is Ollie. He's Austrian. And he was doing latte art one day, and I responded to his Instagram story. I said, when I open a coffee shop, you can be my barista. And he was like, no, wait, like really? And so he's our business partner. So it's myself, my husband, Ethan, and our friend Ollie. And we just started, and now we have a full-blown coffee company. It's called 90 Brew, so 90 minutes of soccer. And we're actually officially launching online July 10th. So you can all buy
Get in the queue, people.
some 90 Brew on July 10th, but it's been I've learned so much. It's been such an incredible process, and it's something that I'm deeply passionate about. So hopefully we can get really high quality coffee in all of your coffee machines here soon.
I love that. I will definitely be ordering
And
that.
it's green, by the way, which happened before I knew what the summit colors were going to be. So if people don't believe in the
wow.
stars aligning, that just happened. So
Yeah, no, everything happens for a reason. Love that. KK, you've been, you're a great follow on Instagram. You guys follow all these people. You follow them on social, right? KK is constantly just like giving us some insight to what's happening in her life. What I like is you've created this new initiative. When you're going out and you're like, I'm already on walks. Why not do a little bit of good? How's it going? Like, have you found some traction with that? What are you calling it again?
It's called Reduce My Waste. I originally started in 2018, and I did it a couple times, and it didn't gain any traction. And then I got nervous, and so I stopped posting about it. Naturally, as we do.
I can't imagine you getting nervous.
I used to care a lot more about what people thought, and now that I'm in my 30s, I'm crawling on stages, and I'm crawling over a fitness line. Yeah,
Be you, people. Be you.
And that is the beauty of the 30s. You know, this gets a little better. This falls apart, but this is better. But it's called Reduce My Waste, and I have a dog, and his name is Luca, but no one knows him as Luca. His name is Dangus. Yeah, Dangus. And so we'll go on walks together, and I was like, why don't I just pick up trash along the way? My college coach used to say that if we pass trash along the way, we may as well just pick it up. There's trash cans all over the city. There's trash cans everywhere. We may as well pick up along the way. And that just kind of stuck with me. So now I just take a reusable bag, and I fill it up, and I did steal some of the medical team's gloves. I need to get a reusable one so that I can reduce my own waste. And it's just been really amazing, and I think you guys as fans have really caught on a lot and have messaged me, and I'm sorry that I haven't posted in a hot minute. I had to protect this for a hot second, and I'll get back on it. But
You were on a break. You were on a break.
I was on a break.
Yeah, you were in
on a
Alaska. It's
break.
hard to pick things out of the ocean. You're focused on the seals. But that's amazing. I think we could all just do a little bit better job of that. I love that. Both of these women just continue to impress me. Yeah, good job. Wow, she knows it. Okay, look out here at all these fans.
Woo!
It has been incredible, you guys. I know I say this every time, but you guys continue to amaze me. From the start, you have been why this club has come to be. So thank you guys so much. What the cool thing about being in Denver and everybody wearing Summit gear all over the place is you guys have probably seen a lot of fans in the wild. or they see you in the wild, right? You're not on the soccer field, you run into a fan. Have you guys had any experiences, Janine, where someone has been like, oh, are you Janine Becky?
Yeah, that's never, like, before being here, that's like, it never happens. I used to, when I played in Portland with Christine Sinclair, who I'm very honored to call a dear friend of mine, we would be in the airport together and everyone would walk up to her. We would be together and just, all they cared about was her, which is totally fine. And I was the one that said, oh, I'll take the picture for you. And she used to give me the biggest glare. It was one of my favorite things to do. So I have had a couple experiences. It's my favorite thing to see you guys in all around Colorado. I love when people say hello. More than happy to have a conversation and take pictures. It fills me up so much. I've seen so many people at the airport wearing Denver Summit gear. So first of all, we haven't said this. Thank you so much for being here. Woo! And thank you so much for being here in a larger scale and being season ticket holders. There's very few markets in the league where you go and you know that a stadium is going to be full. And I know now that teams come to Denver and they know they're going to play in front of a sold-out crowd. And even though that's a sellout crowd for us,
Heck yeah.
It's incredible. And I was having a conversation the other day just about, like, what does it feel like playing at home, and to know that we're going to show up, whether it's at Dick's or Centennial Stadium very soon, that all of you will be there and that we'll be playing in front of a sold-out crowd. And what that does for us as a team is it's indescribable. So thank you so much for your commitment, for being here. We're so appreciative of all of you.
I love that. I will say, I cannot call Denver Summit FC games as a broadcaster. I am not allowed to. But
might be a conflict of interest or slight
everybody
bias.
that I work with says, man, the atmosphere at those Summit games. I'm like, you better be right, people. It is amazing. Yeah, I don't know what you said, but you. KK, this is one of the best things about being a pro soccer player is you get to represent the fans and have a relationship with them. What does it mean to you to have that interaction with them? Maybe post-game, maybe it's out in the wild, whatever it is. Just describe that, what it's like as a player to have this.
Obviously, post-game, I'm able to interact with way more people than I see in the wild. And, half the time I'm not recognized because I'm not wearing a ponytail. And so whenever we get to interact with you guys after games, it's so special to be able to see you, to see your kids, hang out with you, learn more about you. And then every single time that you guys talk to us, it's so genuine. And we can just feel the passion that you guys have for football, for Denver, for this team. And it's so amazing. And we truly feel it. We can hear it in the crowd. And we would not have been able to do any of this without you. The 63,000 at the home opener.
Gosh.
It
still gives me chills.
Still gives me chills. Right now, yeah. All three of us.
Even though we're sweating, we have chills up here.
Yeah.
Although the sun has dipped a little. Thank you, stage. I love that. It is what an experience to be in front of 63,000 people. It was about a day like today when it comes to heat. Let's talk about the atmosphere that you're hoping to create, because Centennial Stadium is just around the corner. Man, we are about there, people. I was there yesterday and I cried when I just saw the lights. I was like,
does
there's
a lot
just
of
big
crying.
lights. I just cry a lot. So good luck to all of you for all my tears. What do you hope the atmosphere is going to be like at Centennial Stadium? Because you guys train right next to it every day now at the Common Health Performance Center, which is gorgeous. What do you hope that atmosphere is going to be like in Centennial Stadium?
Well, it's just a whole nother conversation that it's ours.
It's ours, yours, and theirs.
Yeah, it's so special, like just being in the Performance Center the last week. They're having to kick me out of there because I'm there literally sunrise to sunset. They're like, can you please leave? And I'm like, no, this is where I live now. And the fact that we get to be out on the pitch every day and see that beautiful stadium right next to us, I know for me, and I know I speak for KK when I say it's just incredibly motivating to see something and to be in some place that was specifically built for us. We're not in a men's facility. We're not in a rugby facility. We are in our facility. And I said this yesterday, it's a beautiful facility for a trophy case. And
it would look good. We like shiny things.
Yep. And we are well on our way to that. And as far as the atmosphere in Centennial Stadium, there are beautiful green seats that are going to be filled with beautiful people wearing green. And I know that on July 18th, when we take the pitch out there, it's going to be the loudest noise that the city of Centennial has ever heard.
Yeah. Oh, I can't wait for that. I can't wait for that. It is the start of the second half of the season. I think we can call it halves. It's not quite half.
About a third.
It's not quite half.
2/3 left.
But a lot of those games are going to be there, KK, which is great. We got a loaded home schedule, people.
Yeah.
When you're looking at the second half of the season, you guys have put in a lot of work over this break. There was a break, but they have been also training people. What can fans expect for this second half of the season? What are you most excited about some of the things that you guys have been honing in on?
I'm most excited that we're going to be home so much. The first third of the season, I feel like we were gone from you guys for so long, and you guys make it so special to be here. But it's also because of this crazy altitude that you all live in, where we are able to have a third lung. And I have seen some of the fittest, most athletic people like Trinity Rodman come to this home and be on their knees, breathing like no other. So there is something to it, and there's something so special about playing here, because when you walk into Empower Field, it says altitude sickness is real. And right when players walk in, and I think that plays with their mind, and it surely did with the spirit. So it plays with mine every time I come back.
I love that. Janine, what have been the challenges of this break, but also not just a break, but prepping for the second half of the season? It's been stop and start a little bit. Like, how do you guys handle that as a leadership group?
Yeah, I think it's about continuing to hone in on our standards, on our non-negotiables that KK spoke about. We're continuously refining our identity and the players that we have. And I think what's so great about the roster that we have is everyone is such a top professional that when people go on a break like this, there's not a worry about coming back in and getting right back to work. And that's absolutely what happened. We're working really hard on the pitch to be ready for next Friday. And I think it's just the five of us that are included in the leadership group at the minute. It's a great group of individuals. We're all very different, which I think is exactly what the team needs. But I say this all the time. We have a leadership group, but we have a leader-full team. And you need a team full of leaders to win a championship, and that's exactly what the front office and ownership and our staff have built. And I think what's so special about this team is everyone chose to be here, which is incredible. Yeah.
I like that energy right there. You keep bringing it.
Yeah,
you keep bringing it.
Yeah, like Rob said yesterday, Nick is obviously from the UK, left the UK to come over here. We've got staff from all over the world that have uprooted their lives to come be a part of the summit because they believe and are so bought into the vision that we have here. And that vision is to be one of the best clubs in the world, if not the best club in the world. And I don't say that lightly. That is absolutely true. And we have every single thing we need to be a top club in the world and to win championships. So, the challenges have been the challenges, but here we are.
Yeah. I hear championship, and right away I hear applause. So it's just like, we got to do that, right?
They want the trophy.
Yeah.
And we have Lindsay Heaps coming in. You know you're excited about that. We're excited about it.
Yeah, it'll be really fun. Just another piece of the puzzle. Yeah. And that's what it has seemed like, a puzzle, putting this all together from the front office to the coaching staff and the support staff there. Can you give us a little insight, KK? You know, these are season ticket holders. Like, these are our people.
Yeah.
Can you give us a little insight onto maybe just one thing? Maybe it's what you focused on during the break, or maybe something that the team has really said, okay, we're going to look at this area of our game and try to just get, it's these margins that you're trying to do in NWSL. What have you guys been focusing on?
I think the best part about football is scoring goals.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
I like that.
And so I think that's the hardest piece of the puzzle for any team. It's how do you score goals? Who can you put together? Who's the best combination of players that's going to get the job done? And then who on the bench is electric and is going to come off and be amazing for us? Like you guys saw against Louisville, Allie Watt-Brazier just came in and was, absolutely amazing. And so I think that final piece of the puzzle and scoring goals is the thing that we're always fine-tuning and trying to figure out how do we get the most out of each attacking opportunity. And so we're going to continue honing in on that, and maybe we'll have more goals. And I'm pointing directly at her.
Maybe. She's scoring more goals. KK, you're
Pressure's
getting goals
on.
too, girl. You get goals.
I'm good for one.
You get goals. You
I'm
get
good
goals
for
too.
one.
We'll give them both to you. Okay, a couple more things before I let you guys go. And we bring your whole team out here. I know this will be so fun to have the entire team out here. So if you're not sitting down yet, the whole team's about to come out. We want you guys down here loud and ready to welcome them, your inaugural Denver Summit FC. It is the inaugural year. You only get to do this once. It's pretty cool that you guys get to lead this group. What do you hope that fans will remember, KK, from this year?
Well, I hope you'll remember us lifting the trophy. I mean, my goodness. That's what every single team strives to do. That's why we're here. We're competitors. We're fierce competitors, and we want to win. That's our whole point of our job and our career. So I'm hoping that is the biggest thing. But if not, it's that you saw that every single one of our competitiveness and our passion for the game comes out every single game, that we love you, and you came in to support us, and we're just one big community. And it's the Denver Summit organization as a whole, whether it's staff, whether it's players, whether it's fans. It takes an entire community to build something so special and to lift that trophy.
I like it. I like it a lot. The last thing I have, I'll put this one to you, Janine. This is a fill in the blank. So maybe it's long, maybe it's not. I don't know. Denver Summit FC is a club that will, maybe win? I heard, what do you guys have?
I mean, win is the obvious one.
Let's give her a second to think. What do you guys have? Give us a few. Yeah, championships, win, trophies, I like it.
I think other than win.
Dynasty.
Yeah, these are good. We can have a multiple answers. Outside of win, I would say Denver Summit FC will be a club that sets a new standard.
Me too. I didn't know you could be sweating and also get chills at the same time, but it is possible, people. It is. I love that. And you two, just as someone who's played in this league, someone who's from Colorado, I couldn't be more proud of you two and what you represent and how you have led this team so far. I am excited for the rest of this year, but I'm excited for years to come. The trophies, the moments that are unforgettable, like we had at Empower Field, like we're going to have at Centennial at our new stadium in a couple of years. But those moments that will be ingrained in you guys forever, right? This is one of the coolest things is you guys get to say you were a fan of a club from day one. Day one. And what better to lead your club than these two? Can we give it up for Kaleigh, Kurtz, and Janine Sonis?